Since seeing that we do have a quorum, I'm going to get done with the business of just starting the meeting, and hopefully Sarah and Jeff will show up during that time. So I'm calling the meeting to order at 3:04 p.m. We need a vote to adopt remote participation as noted in the agenda.
Maggie Sharon, so moved.
Linda Herbison, second.
We have a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, let's have a vote. It's a roll call vote since we're on Zoom.
I think Linda goes
Linda
first.
Herbison Bolton, yes.
Steve Ledoux Concord, yes.
Maggie Sharon Dover, yes.
Charlene Cabral Lancaster, yes.
Alice DeLuca Stowe, yes. Okay. I don't know where Jeff is. I don't know where Sarah is. So because the staff is taking time out of their day, I feel like we should keep moving. What do you think?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so
I agree.
we have the principal's report. The principal's report, Katie Wishard and Christina Jusen.
Sure, thank you all. So I'm going to turn it over to Christina just to give you some more information about our skills competition coming up in May.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for convening to do this vote for us today. We very much appreciate it, and apologies for having you come together a second time this month. I'm going to attempt to not give you motion sickness while I do this, but just so you get a peek, this is a good chunk of our kids that are going to states in May that are preparing. So they're practicing presentations. They're working on their resumes with alumni that have come back to coach them a little bit. So we're getting them ready for that May 1st competition. We have about 56 students registered to take to go with us to Marlborough to compete in these programs. We have a range from presentations to a couple of students doing electrical wiring. We have some automated manufacturing students bringing a CNC machine down to Blackstone to compete in automated manufacturing. And I told these guys that the school committee was meeting and to look busy at 3, and it just got dead silent behind me with all those kids. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to do this vote. We just wanted to kind of let you see the kids getting to work on stuff before you did the call.
So did you want to give us any information about the actual, like, how many staff are going, all that stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have 56 students. We have 7 staff members. What additional would you like? I'm sorry, but I have a quick slide if you want me to pop up a slide for you to get some stats, but whatever you would like.
Yep, that would be standard for us.
Absolutely. Give me just 1 second and I'll get that on my screen. Able to share, Julia, or do I need to share something with you for you to share?
Nope, we're all set to go.
Okay. There we go. Okay. With you now. There we go. And hopefully this should work on the first try. Okay. Excellent. Let me see if I can just get into a presentation mode just so you can see it a little bit better. Okay. So we didn't want to take up much of your time, but we did figure that you would want a little more information on what you're voting for. So these are the competitions that we're taking part in. So there are about 110 competitions. It changes year to year. They add new ones each year. So that number might be slightly off, but it's usually around 110. The newest 2 competitions are Biotech Quiz Bowl, which we have students in this year. And actually last year was the first year of Biotech Quiz Bowl, and we won gold medal, Minuteman's team. So we're hoping to repeat that. That one unfortunately does not move move on to nationals because it's a demo, but next year will be the first year that that quiz bowl has a national. So we're hoping that we can keep winning gold so that the kids will get to take that all the way to nationals because they're doing great. The other new one we have is natural hair and braiding, which we did have students take the test for, but we didn't have anybody medal to move on to states. So this is our list of competitions and where everybody is going. And apologies that my formatting was off, but we also have a state officer, Leah Schneier Van Zyl from Arlington. She's currently serving on the State Executive Council as the Western Region Vice President, and she is running for re-election. So each year they elect a group of students, and then after election they train together, and then they put themselves into positions. So she's running again for state council. She may not be the Western Region Vice President next time. She could be another state officer. And every year Massachusetts puts one person forth for national office. So after the state council is elected, they'll decide which one of those people that was elected, they just move on to national. So that's a possibility for her. We won't have any way of knowing until she's reelected, but we hope she is and may have that opportunity. And just a couple of quick things to note, our career path showcase is where we've really been shining the last few years. We have had 2 national gold medals in career path showcase, natural resources and agriculture in the last 3 years. And this is the first year since Emily and I have been working together on skills that we have teams in all 6 categories for career path showcase. This is where we tend to win a lot of medals. The students are super prepared. So we have not had somebody in health services, and we have not had somebody in business management and technology. So we're really excited about that. We also wanted to note that our DVC junior, Carly Saunders, she has won the state t-shirt design competition 2 years in a row. And that's huge because all 3,000 and change students that compete at states get a state t-shirt. So that means everybody wears Carly's design, and it's the 2nd year in a row that we have her design. And what a cool thing for, 16, 17-year-old to be able to say, 2 years in a row, thousands of people wore my t-shirt all around me. So really proud of her. I mentioned Leah already, and then we just wanted to say thank you to our chaperones. These are rock stars. They are unpaid. We affectionately call them the chappies. I don't really remember where it started, but it stuck. And 2 of them are actually here helping students prepare today too. So Patrick Rafter and Scott Frank from Biotech are here coaching kids today, and we're super grateful for that. Nicole Coppathorn from Health Assisting has traveled with us multiple times. She came to nationals with us, again, unpaid, gave up her time last year. Erin Bordeaux, Sarika Ozarkar, Alex Peters from Advanced Manufacturing, Tristan O'Connor, and Jamie McDonough have all volunteered their time to take 2 nights away from their families to babysit 56 big kids. So we're really, really thankful for them. And we just wanted to say thank you to you for your support continuously for skills. We know we come and we ask for a lot, but I promise that the kids come back to us and tell us how much it means to them. And it's worth noting all of the alumni that are here today coaching are former Minuteman students, but also former skills participants. And they're still have such a good experience, good memories of that experience, that they want to come back and give back to the kids who are currently doing skills. So it's definitely a really worthwhile thing. And we appreciate that you guys support it every time we come asking for help and money and votes.
Okay, does anyone have questions for about the skills overnight?
I do.
I-
Looks
I
like
do too.
Charlene.
Yeah, I was just wondering, is the event itself open to the public?
Really good question. They pre-COVID, they used to sell tickets to the award ceremony so people could come and watch, and sometimes parents would be able to get limited tickets to that. And they haven't done that since, but they live stream it. So they live stream the opening ceremonies and the closing ceremonies. So those are things that you can watch. The rest of it is not fully open to the public, but Friday at Blackstone Valley, they do allow, like, we have a few teachers that aren't registered as chaperones to attend the conference. They do allow some teachers and administrators to come to Blackstone Valley and walk through and see competitions going. So I don't think they broadcast and open to the general public because they wouldn't be able to handle the flow of people. But there are potential opportunities to be able to see some of the competitions in action.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I have
Is
a
it-
question. To put my finance committee chair hat on, what are the costs involved with this?
So to send all 56 students and 7 chaperones, it costs about, I want to say our invoice was for around 33,000. Between what we have left in our support line, what we've collected from families, the families have been paying a portion as they're able to. Some have chosen to pay the full cost for their student, which we're very grateful for. If they offer, we don't ask them to. We have Some will contribute just a small amount of money. The kids also did a double good popcorn fundraiser and raised over $4,000 from that. And we have a donation link up on the website too, because we've had lots of families that say, how can we just kind of support a little more? So between all of those things, we anticipate that we'll clear the cost of states with a little bit left over to start putting towards nationals before we start fundraising again.
Can I clarify, just to make sure everyone understands, this is not a vote for money because they've done such a spectacular job with it. This vote is simply for attendance at the overnight trip because we need overnight trips approved by the school.
Does anyone have any further questions regarding this trip? Seeing none, let's have a vote.
Linda Herbison Bolton, yes.
Don't we need a motion first?
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
Yep, we need a motion. Thank you, Steve, to approve the overnight trip for the Minuteman Skills USA to attend the Skills USA State Conference on May 1 to May 3rd in Marlborough, Massachusetts.
So
Maggie,
moved.
oh, second, Maggie Sharon.
Okay, now we can have the vote.
Linda Herbison Bolton, yes.
Steve will do Concord, yes.
Maggie Sharon Dover, yes.
Charlene Cabral, Lancaster, yes.
I think it's me, Alice DeLucas, Joe, yes. Everybody vote. It's unanimous. Thank you very much. Thank you for the presentation. It's very valuable to understand this skills program because it is so important to the students.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for taking the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second,
Seconded, Charlene.
Okay, we have a second. Let's have a vote.
Linda Herbison Bolton, yes.
Steve will do Concord, yes.
Maggie Sharon Dover, yes.
Charlene Cabral, Lancaster, yes.
Alice DeLucas, Joe, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody, for taking this time. We really appreciate it.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.